महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि.
It is the Vacikam karma which is popular in all religious traditions. You can sing in praise of Ishvara, Kirtan. It is only oral. Swamiji, what about this, our dancing? When we do Hare Rama, we can dance also, we can clap also, we can do all that. That's true. So this is also Kayikam. All this Kayikam, But it is taken only as Vachikam, correct? Kaya is not involved. Even though your hands are involved, everything is involved, but it is not Kayikam, it's not a part of it. But still it is called Vachikam. We don't call it Kayikam. You can clap, you can do whatever, you can dance, still it is Vachikam karma. Vachikam means oral. Karma action, will-based action. So when you say Hare Rama, even if you dance in the street, Vachikam, it has drshta phalam. It has also adrshta phalam. Drshta phalam is laya. Bhagavata is out. Special something for Vachikam is laya. In the Kayikam karma, this is also included. In the puja, you will find people singing. Dravida Gana Priya, Dravida Gana Avadharya, Sangeeta Priya, Sangeetam Avadharya. Like this, there is singing involved, there is chanting involved. It's not Kerala karma. Kerala only Kayikam. Jao. That is particular tantra. But that is all real. I tell you, that is a real thing. There is no mantra. Tantra. It's all language. It's a gesture language. It's also very powerful. But between the person and the deity, others do not have anything. In chanting, others are involved. That's the most important thing in Vedic puja. It's called Vedika puja. What we have here is Vedika puja. Chanting is involved. Now in this Vachikam karma, there is singing involved. Therefore, little music is involved, not too much music. That is called Kirtanam. You can sing. You can have tampura. And then sing in praise of the Lord with music. But the predominance is not music. Predominance is the content of the lyric, and you were relating to that content. That is Ishvara. And therefore it is not music predominant, it is the devotion predominant, bhakti predominant. Sometimes it is highly music predominant. Bhakti subserves. But music itself becomes a upasana. That becomes upasana, it becomes some kind of a pursuit. But music is predominant, notes are predominant, perfection in producing the note, each note, and the melody, and the laya. Laya means time, tala. So both are very important, and in this there is a certain absorption. That is music. We are not talking about that here. That is a different upasana altogether. When there is Kirtanam, there is absorption, there is invocation. When you say Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You are calling Hari. Harati, Papani, Dukkani, Harati, Iti Hari. Haraha also. Shiva or Vishnu, Hari, the Lord takes away my Papa. Papa means Dukkha. All Papa Karma Kriya, Papa Karya also. Dukkha. All my dukkha, all my confusion, the one who takes away is Hari. So I invoke the Lord as Hari. Please take away. That is the meaning. Please take away. Neutralize all my Papa. Take away all my confusion. Bless me with Rama. Rama means Ananda. Bless me with happiness. Abide in my heart as Rama, as Ananda, Ramate Yasmin. In whom people discover joy is Rama. Krishna also, the one who attracts. What attracts is only happiness attracts. And therefore, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, three words only are there. All of them are calling Rama, calling Krishna, calling Hari. Hare means oh Hari. Hurry up. Oh Hare. Oh Rama. Oh Krishna. That's all what you ask. You don't even ask anything. So in this, when you say Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, so Rama means you are invoking the one who is related to Rama, related to Hari. So related to Rama, related to Hari is the Bhakta, the core person, the basic person, the core person I don't want to say, because the core person has got its own emotional meaning. And therefore, so the basic person, that's why I use the word basic person, because core person is already abused word or used word. Why should I say abused? Used word. Core person. And the core issues are there. Core issues are all unconscious issues, are called core issues. The person is called a core person. The emotional being alone is core person. That is all the Shastra. There is no other person. There is a psychology, Psychology is a Shastra. For them, the core person is psychological being, emotional being. There is nothing besides that. That is the core person. Therefore, I have to go for another word, basic person. I have a new adjective for person. The basic person. Then the person. Purusha. This is the basic person. So this basic person is invoked. Because already I know that basic person. Hari means Bhakta. Whether you know or you don't know, that Rama means you have got some knowledge of Rama being, especially you are brought up in this culture, or you have come to know about Rama or Krishna, then that's enough. Then you get this, the related person. The related person is not son, father, uncle, cousin, is not daughter, sister, etc. It is only the basic person. And the basic person is invoked, correct? Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I was listening to one type of Hare Rama, and Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I heard like this. More or less correct. The bhakta is out, but there is no absorption. See the difference. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. There is some kind of an absorption. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. This is called Bhagavad Kirtanam. Bhagavan Nama Sankirtanam. There is, you are pulling out the bhakta, drshta phalam, and there is laya, drshta phalam. Laya means absorption. This is absorption. We need that. It's very healing. And therefore, so it is very popular. And that also we should know how to handle it properly. It has to be proper. And this is Kirtanam. Then Parayanam. Parayana. Recitation. So recitation of, so the verses are hymns, Vedic hymns with swaras. We don't know swaras, Vedic hymns, suktas. Then we confine to verses in different languages. It's not in Sanskrit alone. In different languages you have hymns. And those hymns, whatever they are, some verses are there in praise of Ishvara. So those verses you recite. You recite. The words of the Vedas are chanted. Understand? They are chanted. You don't sing. You don't sing Gayatri. Om Bhur Bhuvasva. No. No, it shocks me. Can't repeat that argument. But I heard that. You don't sing. You don't even recite. You only chant. You chant a mantra. You chant a hymn, the Vedic hymn. You sing a Kirtanam, a composition, or just some words of Bhagavan. You can recite some verses. You can chant Hare Rama also. You can chant. But that's meant for singing, really. Just simple form of singing. Kirtanam. Bhagavan Nama Kirtanam. Singing of Bhagavan's name. Reciting in praise of Ishvara's. Praise of Ishvara. Verses are there in different languages. Then we have Gadya, reading the prose in praise of. We have got Raghuvira Gadyam Ityadi. Gadyam, prose is there. That's not popular. They're all Vachikam karma. It brings about a recitation. It brings about, if it is singing, it brings about absorption. Recitation of verses, so you have the meaning, you have to get the meaning together. Then when you recite, there is understanding, there is clarity. So as you go on reciting, then it does produce adrshta. some drshta phalam and certain adrshta phalam, some drshta phalam. If it is Vedic chanting, a lot of adrshta. Because there is a certain alertness involved, certain correctness involved, and you have to be careful. Therefore, it produces more adrshta. Also, the promise of the Shastra, the Veda, the Rishi's words. That's why we recite the words of verses of great Mahatmas. And their words, their heart is there, their sankalpa is there, then those things also blesses. So we have namas, Bhagavan namas are there. The recitation of Vishnu Sahasranama, Nama Sahasram, all this Vacikam karma, less drshta from the standpoint of Kayikam karma. And then we have seen Manasa, correct? But here, if it is singing and all that, with group singing, personal singing, group singing, there is something happens, you have a better absorption. That's why this is popular. In all religions, this is popular, choir, etc. It's very popular. Brings up the absorption. Then we have seen manasam karma. We have seen minimum adrshta, because you are reciting, there again you are chanting. Suppose you are chanting or you are doing certain types of meditation, rupa dhyanam, mental puja you do, that brings you adrshta. Less than Wachikam, far less than Kayikam. Because you are saying that, oh Lord, have all these flowers without flowers, this simply just reciting Ratnai Kalpitam Asanam Gimajalai Snanam Cha Divyambaram Nana Ratna Vibhushitam Mrigamada Modangitam Chandanam Jati Champaka Bilva Patra Rachitam doesn't have anything. Jati Champaka Bilva Patra Rachitam Pushpam Cha Dhupam Tata Deepam Deva Dayanidhe Pashupate Krit Kalpitam Grihyatam Chatram Chamarayorjugam Vyajanakam Chadarshakam Nirmalam. कुछ नहीं है, ऐसा बैठ के he is doing elaborate puja to the Lord. Why not? Flowers and in asanam he offers an altar, creates an altar made of all these beautiful precious stones and all that. An asanam he gives inlaid with precious stones. Ratnai kalpitam asanam. Pots of Ganga water. Himajalaihi snanam. Divyambaram nana ratna vibhushitam. A celestial apparel, dress, with lot of ornaments, all not gilded ornaments, real, mental, understand? Real, don't be daridra there also. Real diamonds, real, everything real. There is no 14 KT there. Real. Nana Ratna Vibhushitam. Then Chantanam Ityadi. This is a beautiful mental puja you can do. Then japa you can do. And that is all the that all produces certain absorption. It produces the absorption. Because we are working for absorption there. Hurt healing absorption. Here, guilt freeing puja. The chanting does both. The oral chanting does both guilt healing and also hurt healing. Guilt freeing and hurt healing. Because here also you gain absorption. So thus the Kayikam, Vacikam, Manasam, Karma. We need to understand a little more of Ishvara to deal with this hurt and guilt. We will see.
Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami Mahadeva Mudam Shirasa Namami Mahaganapatin Manasa Smarami. Bharata Desha Hitaya Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam Tum Kuru Sevam.